Hello again! Welcome to the third episode of my epic scenery flying series. Today's location is in the Far East, more precisely Japan. We are flying to Tokyo and Tokyo Haneda International Airport. I don't know yet which runway I'll be landing on, that will be decided during the flight based on the air traffic controller. We'll be taking off from a small island in the south, O Island and Oshima Airport. After a short flight over the sea, we'll land in Tokyo. What makes this flight a little bit special is that we are flying at night, so we'll get to see the Tokyo skyline lit up with city lights. Hopefully, the scenery will be as beautiful as I have imagined. The aircraft of choice is the Cessna Citation Longitude, a business jet that will get us over this short distance fairly quickly before we touch down at Haneda. Let's get the plane set up and head to the skies. And here we are, middle of the night. First we need to set up the plane and then we can start the trip, and hopefully we are able to see the lights over Tokyo and able to land there as well. But let's check what we need to do outside first. Okay, there's something I think we need to remove. Remove for flight. Okay, that goes one time, and then this needs to be removed somehow. I don't know how to do it. Okay. That will be an issue later. Okay, let's try. Oh, and engine covers as well. Why I'm not able to reach those? There's a big boy. Well, not that big boy, but a little bit bigger than our business jet. Okay, that's gone. Okay, you need to do it from this end. But otherwise the plane seems to be okay. Small business jet, or reasonable size business jet. And I think now we can jump in. And here we are, dark and cold cockpit. And first let's put some lights on with batteries. Actually, we can put the external power on. And then batteries on as well. And I haven't been flying this for a little while, so let's see what we need to put on. How can we get lights? And let's put the anti-collision already, because we are starting the engines. Engines, generators are on. Apo is on. Is it already running? Not yet. But one thing what I want to share as well, that like you saw in my first episode, that sometimes I'm using these panels bottom of the screen so you can follow better what is happening, and with longitude I'm sharing quite a lot of information. So on the left side I have my Stream Deck Plus profile, so you are able to track what I'm doing from there. And actually, if that's something you would like to have, that's free and you can download it from the
TOS system test.
Okay, thank you. From the link which is in the description below. And then I have my engine data and some screens, so it's more easy to follow what is happening. And let's actually turn this to full screen. But I can also make it bigger if necessary. Then we need to switch on the APU. And let's put it in start. And you can actually see it from the lower part, and you can see that it's starting up. And let's wait until the APU is running as expected. And then we can... Wrong button. Then we can start the first engine. Okay, APU is running. Let's start the left engine. Or not. Why is it not starting? Oh, because the APU was not running yet. The start mode. Okay, now the engine is starting. Everything seems to be okay, and we can set the flaps already to 1, and trim is off, so let's set that as well. Okay, and then we can close the lid, and let's start the right engine. Why is it not starting? Oh, there was some lag. And that engine is also starting. While that is starting, let's try to find the... Oh, actually it was here already. This is convenient. So we are landing on Tokyo RJTT, and if we are able to hear okay, it's not working from this distance. Let's see. Okay, it is actually. We are not able to hear it yet. Probably we are too far. So then we can ask from the tower which runway is in use. No, we need to... Wait. Go back to clearance. Okay, now this is weird. I don't know which is my... runway to take off. And we are going... What was the destination? RJTT. Tokyo Haneda International. But we don't know yet the runway either which is in use. Could we try to utilize this map from here. More info, frequencies. Okay, so there is no information. I think we can take runway 21 then. So that's our origin, and if we put this fuel full again, I can zoom a bit so we can actually see where to take our plane. So we need to where do we need to go? I think we need to go along the runway and turn in the end. Yeah, it seems so. And then on the way we can request more details from Tokyo and which runway we should take. Okay, external power, that's already okay. We don't need APU. Then we need to request we depart south.
Ground Cessna X-Ray Alpha. November Kilo Delta, request taxi to the active south departure.
Cessna X-Ray Alpha. November Kilo Delta taxi to and hold short of runway 21 via taxiway 2 Tango. 1 cross runway 21 Tango 2. Contact tower on 1 tree. 7 when ready.
Okay, I think
Taxiing hold short runway
that's
21
clear.
via taxiway 2 Tango. 1 cross runway 21 Tango.
Let's tell our
2 Cessna November
passengers
Kilo
to
Delta.
have a seatbelts on. Taxi lights. Should we put poles? Maybe not. That's too much. Then I think we are good to go so far. And we are flying, let's put 8,000 feet cruising altitude already, and then let's use manage mode, and we are flying 220 after we have lift off. What else? Emergency lights off. That's on and armed. Let's take brake off, and we need to turn right from here. Yeah. And here we go. And from here I think we need to turn left so we can roll in the end of the runway. I don't know if this is the exact road we should take, but now we are taking this. It's so different flying during the night time because you don't see that much, and you are more dependent on different kind of lights and so on. How far we are from the end? Okay, let's start to slow down. Now I don't know where we should stop, hold short. Okay, let's turn. We have flaps 1, trim is set, engines are rolling. I think we are ready. By the way, we are the wrong end. Otherwise good. Could we change our plan?
Tower Cessna X-Ray Alpha. November Kilo Delta at runway 21, ready for departure, south departure.
Cessna X-Ray Alpha. November Kilo Delta altimeter 29er. 902 south departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21.
I think we can
Cleared for
be
takeoff runway 21 Cessna November Kilo
not
Delta.
that good pilot today because I took the wrong end of the runway. So let's say this is my mistake and we don't need to roll end of the other end. So then we are ready to go, and let's put landing lights on. And here we go. We didn't have all the setup done, but I think this is enough for today's short flight. 100, and let's rotate. Positive climb and gear up.
Cessna November Kilo Delta, continue for south
Flaps
departure.
up. And I
Cessna
think
November Kilo Delta,
we
leading right
put
airspace frequency change approved.
auto throttle on and then autopilot. And let's go with the flight level change and navigation mode on as well. And now we should be going with autopilot. There is one mountain, small mountain.
Cessna November Kilo Delta, acknowledge last transmission.
Okay. Acknowledge frequency.
Tower Cessna X-Ray Alpha.
Change.
November Kilo Delta, frequency change.
But now are we able to get the frequencies and request more details? What runway is in use? Where are we going? Where are we going actually? Okay, you can search it from there. Do we have a...
Tokyo Airport information, Oscar
Okay.
1600 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter 29er 15. ILS runway 22 and ILS Yankee runway 2 tree in use. Landing and departing runway 22 and runway 2 tree. VFR aircraft say direct.
Okay, so 22 and 23 are in use. So we can already put that in our destination and approaches. So 22, let's go with 22 because that's first on the list, and let's use vectors and we can already load that. Okay. And how does it look? So we need to check. I think we can check it from flight plan and show on map. Oh, that's... Okay, so we need to go Nexus, and that's on north. So we can actually... Let's see it from the approaches 22. Is it too small? Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. So it's easier to follow what is happening here. So we should go from right-hand traffic and 5,000. There we can catch the glide slope, hopefully. So we can actually go to Nylon, and from there we can take to Nifty and Nylon and Nifty. Let's put these also in a flight planner. So it was Nylon. En road. Where is Y? Nylon. Okay, it got updated. Maybe we can take it from Nylon already. Then we can turn to Nifty, and from there we can activate the Nexus and approach. Okay, that's the plan. And then we need to take it. Actually, we should put 5,000 here. Okay, so there is now correct setup. So estimated time is 15 minutes until we are there. What is our speed, by the way? Why is it so slow? We should be going 220 like I mentioned. For some reason that setup didn't hold up. Luckily I was able to see that. And we were actually off from the course as well for some reason. Now we can enjoy the view a little bit. By the way, we don't need landing lights anymore. There's a lot of things to remember when you are flying, and that's why pilots have a checklist, which I'm not using that much, which I maybe should, but a lot of lights, and we can still see the silhouette of the mountain. Maybe I missed something really crucial which I should do, but we are flying and that's the most important thing. Engine seems to be running as expected. We have fuel. By the way, now we took almost 5 minutes off from the estimated time. We can actually already set the altimeter to 5000. And what is... Did we get information of...
Tokyo Airport information, Oscar 1600 Zulu.
barometer?
Wind calm. Visibility, 9er. Sky condition, clear. Temperature, 15. Dew point, 1 tree. Altimeter, 29er2. 15. ILS runway 22 and ILS Yankee runway 2 tree in use. Landing and departing runway 22 and runway 2 tree. VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Maybe I
All
heard
aircraft
it
read
correctly,
back.
so it will be 2992, which we have already. So barometer is set correctly, accordingly. And how far are we? 9 minutes. Can I see already where should I start descending? Maybe I should start descending already. So let's use flight level chains. Oh, actually this is way too early. Now I can see. Could we take a little bit of this stuff out from the map? How can we remove some stuff? Okay, let's keep all the airports just in case. But VOR other map details, maybe a little bit less stuff. Yeah, we don't need those at the moment, so this should be fine. So it's a little bit easier to follow what is happening. Yeah, we started descending a little bit too early, but there's no harm done there, I think. Should we try to connect to the airport itself? Frequencies, tower. Tune approach. Is it correct one? No, it's not. It's 118.1. Okay, it's correct, but it's not showing correctly. For some reason it's connected to Narita International. It's not the first time when I'm having some issues with communication and radio. Maybe it's not working correctly, but we know that they are using 22. There's so much lights here. I have never been in Japan, but this looks amazing. There's some airport below us. Soon. And we are already at 5,000, so we are ready to start approach. And soon we will actually turn left and then we can activate the approach. Can I somehow add waypoint? Maybe I don't want to mess the flight plan. Let's try to go with this one. So the idea is when we start turn left, then we can activate the approach. And that should... Maybe we can do it actually already now. How can I do it? I need to go to the approaches and then activate. Let's see what happens. Oh, what is this preview? Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, so we are actually way too early. Because we need to go to the nylon. So actually, let's take navigation off and let's use heading mode. There's some planes flying, taking off, I think. So yeah, we are not turning yet. We need to take nylon and from there we turn to Nexus and we can activate the approach. Pretty smooth flight so far. Are we able to find? No. Oh, okay. Tokyo approach is 119.1. Is it Narita? Maybe it is. Okay, it is not working as smoothly as it did last time when we were flying over Paris. And this is bigger airport, so let's check already the chart. Oh my god, this will be hard to navigate through. And we are coming to 22. Okay, so we are coming from there. So we at least know a little bit ahead where we are and where we need to go. Okay, soon we need to turn left towards the Nexus, and I'm doing that with changing the heading, so I'm keeping autopilot on heading mode at the moment. I don't know if this is the correct way to fly. Please let me a comment if I'm doing something what I shouldn't do. But I think this is one possibility how to fly. We didn't get any information should we take right or left hand traffic, and now we are just assuming that it was right hand traffic. Okay, I think we can start turning towards Nexus. And we can see the view at the same time. Nice, a lot of lights. I'm happy I took this route overnight. Okay, now we have the heading towards the Nexus. And I think now we can activate. Let's see what happens. Okay, now it's correct. And then when we get a little bit closer, we can activate the approach mode. And then that should take us where we need to go. And actually we can start slowing down a bit. We can prepare already the flaps. Let's help the plane a little bit with the brakes. And let's put the flaps already 10. And let's slow down even more. Glide slope is actually closing as well. Flaps 2 or 20. And somewhere there is the airport. I think it's the middle one. I think there's 3 different runways. Oh, there's some bridge as well. Okay, let's switch to the approach. Nothing happens yet. I think I tried to help the plane a little bit so we don't overturn. We are catching locator at the moment. And we got it, or the plane got it, and now we just need to get the glide slope. It's a little bit above us, which is expected. Now when we fly a little bit closer, we should catch the glide slope as well. You can see the green diamond next to the altitude indicator. Okay, and now we are catching glide slope as well. Let's slow down a little bit more. So now we just need to enjoy the view and let the plane takes us down. Such a nice view. I wonder what is that bridge. If you have ever been in Japan and you know what bridge that is, if it's a bridge, please let me know in the comments below. So at the moment there's 13 miles to the runway and everything seems to be as expected. Let's put landing lights on and let's lower the gear soon, but let's try to find, are we able to find the airport and actually announce the landing? No, unfortunately there's some issues with this list at the moment, and I'm pretty sure we are not able to find it from here either. So we just need to land without announcement. I don't know when I should lower the gear, but I'm doing it now just in case there's some issues. And landing gear is down, and now the engines are compensating the track a bit, and then I can actually set the flaps full. And now I can hear the engines start to really push, since we were increasing the track quite a lot. And the runway is just in front of us. Speed is okay, we are still in a glide slope, 7.7 miles, nautical miles left. What a beautiful view over Tokyo. Oh, there's some big tower as well. I don't know what that is, I didn't see it earlier. And two bridges, really nicely lit. It would be so nice to come here for real sometime and see this view. Okay, we are approaching. Let's wait until the autopilot takes us down a little bit. We have 5 nautical miles left before we are at the runway. So far looks good. We are in a glide slope. We have autopilot taking us down. We can actually slow down even more. I don't even know what is the proper landing speed, but it seems there's more room when we have flaps full. So 110 seems to be threshold, we shouldn't go lower. Let's put 125. Do we have airport information and chart? So we are landing on 22, and from there we will see where they take us. Okay, we are approaching. Approaching. 2 nautical miles left. It's such a different view during the night when you're landing. You are seeing so many lights and everything is guiding you. Let's see how the autopilot is taking us down. Okay, autopilot disengage, throttle off, little bit flare. And we are down. And let's try to see. I think, oh, we stopped. That's not good. There should be left turn somewhere. Or right turn. I'm so lost. I think we need to follow these green lights. We can take flaps off. Why is the auto throttle announcing? Oh my god, this is such a huge... I don't know how pilots are actually navigating through these. I have no idea which will be ours, but I will just take something. We are taxiing. Why is auto throttle? Well, we can set it on if that's what the plane wants. Okay, if we turn right from the next one, that should be okay for us. We go with the big planes where we belong. Okay, I think here is the position for us. Is this the correct place to stop? Well, now it is. The guy knows that we are stopping. Brake. I think we can then switch off the taxiing. Recognition, we have been landing. We can then switch off the engines. External power. No, actually we don't need that either. Thanks for flying along with me on this night trip to Tokyo. If you enjoyed the ride, feel free to like, comment or subscribe for more epic scenery flights. There's plenty more content on the channel. Check out previous episodes or take a look at my free Stream Deck Plus profiles if you are looking to enhance your own sim setup. Until next time, clear skies and happy landings.